Okay. Um, Change category. Okay. Spot. Flooded, and calm, and GE. calm. Is calm. We're looking at calm here. We have negative earnings, flutter. We have also negative earnings here. Um, 1.58. All three quarters look okay except this one. So, so that's in the entertainment area. There we go. Flooded. Okay. Let's see what else showing up. Hymns and Spotify and GE. Hymns in the medical sector. So hymns is quite extended, I think. Yeah. Oh, so look at daily chart here. So you can see um, there's a bounce right here, and then it's been going sideways. It looks pretty good so far. While this 10 days catching up. So yeah, I would add it to the watch list because this is a test right there. That down day yesterday, and then today it didn't seem to make a new low. See this? So it's possible that this will work now. It's possible. But yeah, I will add it to the watch list and see. So hymns on the ranking chart here. Let's see. It's at the top, right? Besides Palantir. Number 3. Oops. Hymns. So it's a little bit extended, but right now, like I said, it's pulling back to the side, which is a good sign. You know, um, I would just keep an eye on this. If we can hold today, you know, like right now I'm on the sell and hold pattern, meaning I'm not buying, but today it looks like a very good day for growth stocks, surprisingly, because it's how do you say? The market in general is going down pretty hard, right, on CPI data. But for some reason, the growth stocks didn't seem to care, and a lot of them are positive, right? So, um, yeah, it's very interesting. So we'll see what happens. But like I say, I'm gonna put it on my watch list on my broker platform just to see what happened, right? The first hour or so is really lots of noise. So the market can, go back and forth and so much. So if I go to the QQQ chart on the Nasdaq 5 minute, just to see what it looks like right now. So yeah, we see this, bounce, and then we have this bounce right now happening. It's a pretty strong bounce so far. Yeah, I need to go to SPY or similar action, right? So this is good. This is good. This is why the growth stocks are moving right now. Um, Anyhow, we'll keep monitoring. Um, but I don't like this break, right? This break right here. So even though it break under this line right here and then came back, um, we'll see like if this will dissipate this momentum here. So in a general, I would consider market right now more either in a choppy action or more of a downside action. So in those type of environment, I tend to not buy in the morning. I like to see if they can hold throughout the day because they might shot up and then they come down, right? So that's not good because you don't want to get in and get knocked out. So for example, yesterday we were looking at Credo, and that's what happened yesterday. Like, see now it fell even more, but yesterday it was blue in the morning, and then it gave up all its gains. Um, so it goes up, you see in the morning, and then throughout the whole day it gives up, and then today it gaps down, right? And then now you see it trying to come back. So this is what I'm talking about. You don't want to buy, and because yesterday I got tripped out here on the lows, but it bounced back in the morning, and then I was like, okay, maybe this is the pullback rebound. But it wasn't, right? So that's why buying in the morning during choppy action is it's not the best. So anyhow, let's get back to this list here. So we have, oh, Apple came on this list here. Apple, DSP. Let me add those to my list right now. So that list keep changing because in the morning there's lots of moving parts, right? So Apple, it's not really on my list because it's not have the strongest fundamentals, right? Like the 10% I'm looking for, but nonetheless, this is okay. I mean it's at the low of the base, so I wouldn't trade this even if it's on my list, but um yeah, it's gonna be in the top half of the base usually. Um, let's go to what was the other one? DSP, right? DSP right here. Move this down for a second. DSP. Okay, so this is this commercial service advertising. So it has a negative value here. Um, so I have this up right now. So today is bouncing, right? From the 10-day right there. So normally I would add, but given this choppy environment, I'm gonna, like I say, I'm in a hold and sell pattern right now. But for existing stocks I have, I will make an exception. Um, but again, I will watch this. So I'm gonna put it on my list to watch today. We'll see if I should add or not. Um, just looking at the stocks I'm tracking, like, it seems like it came down a little bit since I tracked it. Okay. So yeah, this would be DSP, and this is important to see what ranking it is because like so this is pretty high, number 10. So um Yeah, so that looks pretty good. DSP. So I have this stock right now. Well, that's ranked number 10. Let me mark this color coded for now. Um, Let me go back to the chart for a second. So DSP here. So even though I'm not buying at the moment, like two actions you can do, right? You could buy on the bounce. You could also set your new stop, right? Because it's an update, it has bounce. You expect it to continue that momentum. So it's safer to assume um that the stop can be moved up. So this is how I move my stop. Okay, let me change the solid line here, right? So if we come back and trip this line, then it's like not a good thing, right? You want to get out. So because it found support there, 2350. So I will update my stop on my broker, 2350. So that's what's happening. Hey, there's someone on the chat. Say hi, chat. Uh, DSP. Okay, so that's DSP. Let's keep going. I think Sizzle and Eat is on the list now. Sizzle and Eat. Well, let's jump to Sizzle. Sizzle was a hot finance stock, but it corrected a lot, right? So here you can see like this is good numbers here. Good numbers here. So here's a big correction. So now it's starting to bounce back. So that looks, you know, so I haven't taken any action because of this red line here. 50 day. Um, so we'll have to be a little bit patient because, like I say, I don't want to get caught if it get rejected here. So first time it got rejected, second time it got rejected. Today's the third time it's trying right now. If it does, go above this, I'll set an alert here. But yeah. So CISO is probably ranked lower now because it has corrected so much. Okay, 51. That's not bad at all, actually. Um, so so yeah, I should track this because yeah, like if it does come out of that red line, it's gonna be powerful, man, powerful. So 51. Let's track this. Okay, so that's that. Again, I also will add it to my broker account here to track it to see how it moves. Like you could do it two ways, right? You could use your broker. Um, you could also look at intraday chart and see how it moves, right? So, for example, if I go here, you can see it's moving up right now. So if it starts to come back down, it's not a good sign. If it can hold and then go up a little bit more, like I said, I'm gonna wait till end of day to see how today turns out. But I'm still in. So we'll see. The market's trying to recover right now. So we'll see if it can go green today. If it goes green, it'll be quite bullish if that happens. Uh, so let's keep going. All right. Let's sizzle here. Thing eat. And Spotify. Okay. So LQDD we already saw yesterday, so it doesn't meet my earnings criteria. Eat, eat. Okay. So eat, I believe also have lower earnings, but let me just confirm that. Um, because I haven't been trading this stock. That's how I know. If I go to eat here, but it's a phenomenal stock. You see, it ran up pretty strong here. But yeah, it has, it's coming down, the earnings. But right now it's starting to correct, so that's the problem here. So you know, that's why you don't want to chase stocks, right? Especially when it's above the 10-day. You're gonna get hurt because when it correct, you're gonna pull back real fast. So let's eat. Uh, let's go to Spotify. Spotify is the stock I'm trading right now. Let's see how it's doing. Yeah, this is powerful. This is powerful action. So my first entry here, and then I got kicked out right here, and then I got back in right here, took partial gains, and then I add more right here on this bounce, and then took partial profit here. So look at after this gap up on earnings, what did it do? It went sideways instead of coming back to the 10-day. That's very powerful. So right now, it's potentially you could add here, like you know, if you're aggressive. But again, I'm on a sell and hold pattern in general, so I'm not trying to be aggressive. But because this stock is acting so well, you could add to it. Um, because right now this is the 10-day right here. So that's okay. So I should set my stop up at least. So I'm moving my stop up here. And if I look at the 10-day average price is 604.32. So I'm gonna go to my portfolio and update that. Okay. So yeah, a lot of stocks green right now on my portfolio. Let's say the growth stocks are really bouncing. Uh, Nasdaq keep coming up right now, so it's about 0.25% off. And yeah, anyhow. But again, I'm worried that this will die, right? Like as the day goes on. So we'll see. But right now, it's looking really healthy. So yeah, this is a nice because the first time it's kind of hard for you guys to see probably. But here's the initial move, but then it pulled back right there. Yeah, yesterday. But then today it's already making higher high. So that's a definition of uptrend, right? So it's already making higher high. Um, that's good. So yeah, definitely put it on the watch list. We'll see. I mean, if today turns out to be a reversal, it could be. I don't know. I don't really like the fundamental news right now, but again, don't trade based on news, right? They say. Uh, so Spotify is ranked 11. Wow, that's pretty strong. So yeah, definitely. So it's on my buy. It's already in my list. Let me just go to it. It's right here. Those are all the stocks I have right now. Um, let's keep going. If you enjoying this show, say hi on the chat. All right, let's see what's next here. Um, let me track this Spotify as well, because this potential ad candidate. If like I said, if the market really turn bullish today, like go up 1% by end of day, like that's a big powerful move. But if it ends flat, like say near 0%, I wouldn't call it a bullish move. It basically just recovered the losses, right, this morning. But like I said, the headlines right now on the news is really bad, and the market will bounce technically, right, on bad news, just to make everybody think, oh, why did I sell this morning? I better buy it back. But then it's actually doesn't work out, right? That's how the market get most people. Psychologically, they get most people. Okay. Um, let's look at the next one on the list here. So we did Spotify, Apple, QQD, YPF, and QFin. YPF. So YPF is on a downtrend big time. Oil and gas. Yeah, no, not much earnings. So YPF. Uh, the oil and gas area is just getting nowhere lately, right? So, so yeah, not a good environment to invest in that area right now. Okay, yeah. Uh, Hubs. Hubs is reporting. So I don't have this, but it is reporting today after hours. So you can see what happened. It's at near new high, so it looks really good. But the problem with earnings is it can go either way, right? So this is computer software and special enterprise. Uh, Hubs. So Hubs is reporting today. We have QFin and app. QFin. Let's take a quick look here. QFin 101 to 129. So it's looking okay. I traded this here before. Right now it's bouncing back. All the Chinese stocks seems to be bouncing today. So uh, so this could be a potential add too. Let me check the ranking here. It's a little bit lower, 103. Um, but yeah, but the Chinese stocks turn out to be harder. This could be and they are moving. A lot of them are moving. Um, so 102. So the reason why I check the tracking, sorry, the ranking, is I can have limited, I only have limited amount of cash, right? And I can only buy certain things each day. So this gives me a clue of like, okay, which one should I prioritize buying, right? Um, because I can't buy everything, even though I want to, but I can't. So, uh, so let's see where the market's at right now. Well, okay, it's back to point 0.3, down 0.3% on Nasdaq. Um, like Futu in the financial, again, this is another Chinese stock. really, really strong. Look at this bounce right now. Right, strong earnings. This is something I'm trading right now. Again, I would move my stop right now. It's really getting extended off the 10-day. You can see 102.86. So this one I'm up quite significantly here. Um, my top three holdings beside Palantir and AU. So looking pretty good. Still going. Yeah. So full to new high. And just put this on the tracker here. It's right here. Hood is reporting today. This has been phenomenal. Like I got like shake out and I didn't get back in on time and regret it since right here. I got shake out right here so bad. And I didn't get back in. I was hesitating and again that's another mistake I make. But but then it has run really nice since. And then here it gives you more bounce here. Could have got in those, but I just feel like a little bit late to chase. I mean, right now it's bouncing again. But like I said, today is reporting, so I wouldn't get into this. Especially once the stock has run up so much, it's like it could go up more. There's no doubt about it, but it's a little bit. It could go the other way too. So, all right, let's see what else there. Uh, NEM, that's a mining stock. Oh, look at the volume. It's starting to go up. So that's a good sign. Like there's 20 stocks right here. NEM. Looks like people are picking up growth stocks right now. Interesting. Anyhow, Newmont Mining. That's another good gold. All the gold stocks are doing well. Like some of them don't have the earnings I want, but that's why I have AU. But let's just take a quick look here at Newmont Mining. Do you see earnings? Oh, earnings okay. It's going down, but it's still above 10%. Like that's my threshold. So it is moving up. Like today is the bounce here, so that could be a add here. Actually, a pretty strong bounce too. It's already making a higher high than yesterday. Let's see the ranking here. So like I said, lots of compared to yesterday, today have a lot of stocks, potential buy stuff. 77. So I haven't tracked this before. Reddit is reporting today as well, so uh, we'll see how that kind of move. So gold stocks, some software stocks for sure. Those are the ones that have been kind of doing somewhat okay lately. Others have kind of been very choppy. We have about 10 minutes left. So we'll try to get through this list here to get our sell list ready for the. Okay, Nasdaq is coming back down 44.44%. But we'll see if like I said, the growth stocks can hold or not. That's probably the best indicator. So pass is another um, gold stock. Again, all the gold stock have been doing really well. So pass. Uh, yeah, so this one has 1/4 down here. So that's the only problem for me, but nothing wrong with it. It's a B class stock for me, but I don't usually buy B class stocks. Um, but I'll track it though. PAS here. Okay, next let's see. So we have Apple class. APP is also reporting. So many growth stocks reporting today after hours. So here it's reporting today. So this one is trading really tight. Like surprisingly, like it's so tight, which is a sign of accumulation. But the problem was the volume hasn't been showing up. So I've been talking about that lately. So I mean it's okay, but none of them is above average, right? So it seems like everyone's just waiting for this earnings report right now. So yeah, another stock that could be scary, right? Because they went up a lot, those guys, in the last year. So if they miss, they could really drop, right? Especially in market conditions starting to be more negative. Um, it could drop even more. D dog Palantir. I think D dog is kind of negative here. So on the earnings side, so I don't trade that one. I think on holding not on my watch list, but got downgraded today. I think dropping like a rock right now. Oops, this duo. Okay, so D dot. So I mark it red when they have low earnings because I don't even want to look at them. Duo. Um, this one is really strong earnings. It's reporting in 15 days. So here it's pulling back. Yesterday it sold off pretty hard. I had to sell some shares, but today it's bouncing again from the lows. So again, lots of stocks doing this today, this group this morning. But but the thing is, like if you draw um even though it's so short, 2 days only, you draw the trend line. It's a very steep trend line, right? And even if it bounce back like even more, it's still below the 45-degree angle. So this is the art of looking at downtrends and uptrends. Um, I would wait. Like I mean, again, the market condition not good. The other problem is you can see there's high here and high here, lower highs, right? The definition of a downtrend. Here's the lower lows, right? Today make a newer low. That's also another definition of downtrend. So everything points to like not a good sign, right? At least for now. It could come out. Like if I draw the trend line from like this one is more 45-degree angle, so that's a fair, balance. And we are below it still. So um, I want to see if I got trip out of this stock today. Yes, I did. I did hit this strip. So here's the strip here, right? And what price did I sell it? 137.11. I'm gonna go back to my tracking sheet here. Duo. So I track my transactions, so I know how I'm doing. So this one already sold partial. Didn't make money on it, unfortunately. At least not the recent trade. Here, put this trigger stop. So I lost a few points here. Again, the market condition not very good right now. Like I wouldn't be aggressive at all, jumping back in. This could be a fake move, especially if the market going into a downtrend. Okay, so Nasdaq check right now is down 3.3%. So it's okay. Okay, 5 more minutes. Qfin app T dot L TYL CLS UTHR. There's lots of stocks I haven't looked through yet. Like Dash. Let's start from the top now. Okay, let me just track this first. TYL. So Dash report earnings today. So when stocks report earnings on the gap and gap up, like depending where they're in the base. If they're in the base, I would usually try to get into it if it's not too far away. And also depend how much they rise. If they rise too much, I from the 10-day I might not, right? Um, I will wait for it to see how it reacts a few days after. But in this case, it came after a pullback and then it bounced. So at least there's a pullback. At least you know there's a low here that found support, right? Um, doesn't mean it wouldn't fall down. It just at least you have a support line to look at. Oh, so yeah, again, this could be another good stock. Given that the earnings are out now and everything looks good. So so yeah, this would be a candidate for for buying if you haven't owned it. Again, everyone's that have to kind of measure their own risk, right? So here's rank 93 dash. I don't haven't tracked this before. So 93. So like I said, we're seeing a lot, like all the bull ones is what we're tracking today. Dash. So dash, we can track it, see how that goes. I'm just looking at the market right now. All the stocks I've been tracking is it's not doing bad. It's near the price I've been tracking since this morning. So they're holding up is what I'm trying to say. And Nasdaq is down 2.27%. So we'll keep going. Let's see TCOM here, HQY. Like very surprising. Like today, the growth stocks are acting so far this morning, acting very healthy. Surprise, surprise. But HQY, I think that's a can't remember. I do have that stock. Let me just track it first. HQY, TCOM is Chinese stock. Don't have earnings though, I believe. I never trade. But let's look at a few stocks from the top. Food two we already talked about. Did we talk about it? Yeah, we did. Yes, I did talk about it. Tigo and CyberR. Tigo, telecom service. It is positive earnings, except this is I put an X here because it's not correct. Because 0.53 to 0.67 should be positive, right? So this one is kind of like doing like a big cup and handle pattern. Uh, it is moving today, making new higher high in recent days. Let me see what is ranking. TIGO. I don't even have it on my list. So let me go to my proprietary software here. Let me add it to that list here. I want to see what ranking it is. Why is it so slow today? Yeah, if you're on the chat, feel free to say hi. We have a few more minutes left here. If this is first time you joining, hopefully you'll get something out of this. Let me track this Tigo here. I just want to see what ranking it is. Take a minute to show up here. Anyhow, while we wait for that, you can go to the next stop because time is limited. Okay, pop up 138 Tigo. So it's not that high ranking, but and it yeah. So 138, right? So you could watch it if you want, but again, not very high ranking. You can see the bold ones are the ones that I'm tracking today, and if the market can hold at this level, especially the growth stocks, that's a good sign. But again, we'll see. I'm a little bit skeptic because the market trying so hard to go up today, but I don't know, man. It's too early to see because Powell, I believe Powell is also speaking, right? So I'm not sure what he's going to say. He could definitely put the market in jeopardy here. Um, let's Tiggle. Let me go back to stocks on the move here. CyberR, AT&T. I think those will be the last two broadcasts today. But you can look at the stocks on the move every day and just go through them. Those are the top stocks usually. Um, this is reporting one day. CyberR. Plus, they have not good earnings, so it's not on my radar. So CyberR. Uh, so this is how I track my stocks every day, and it's a good habit, right? To see which stock are moving up on volume. Because why bother a stock that doesn't have volume support? Because they're not going to move much. Stocks that have volume is where they find support usually, and also signs of potential institution getting in. AT really shake me out yesterday. I feel so bad about it. It's a really strong earning stock. Look at that, right? Triple digits. It broke to new high today, this morning, but it came back pretty fast. So what happened was I got in right here, and then this is yesterday. Like I was like, put a stop right here like a few days ago, but the I don't know how it hit my stop somehow. Like even though when I checked the daily price, like 2706 low. Okay, I guess it did trip my because I think my stop was 2712. Anyhow, and it bounced back right away, and I missed it. So it tripped this low, and then it bounced like the whole day, and then today this stock is strong right now. All the Chinese stocks looking strong. Um. So anyhow, so it's definitely on my radar, but it might. I don't know. I want to get back in. Let's see how it trades today. Today obviously is it's trying to hold right now. Hold this level right here. The breakout point right here. Now this 10-day, slope is pretty strong right now. So this could be a potential. Um, so AT&T. new high. Yeah. Let's look at the ranking here. 79. So 79 right here. Yeah. So we need to track this. Like I said, Chinese stocks are acting strong right now. Yeah, I already have it tracked. So that's good. Let's see. Any names before we turn off? Any names? I wonder for so AEM. I have this doing really well. Vista not on my list. Tesla not on my list. Um, yeah, I think we covered most of the UTHR. We covered this yesterday. Um, if I look at UTHR, let's see where it's at today. So here, it's at the 50-day line right now. It's holding up pretty good. Like yesterday, it got reject. Today, it's holding up at this line. Let me put my trend line here. It's not a strong stock though, because it's been kind of in a downtrend mode for a while. It's low ranking on my list, 333, but nonetheless, it's showing some positive action right now. But I wouldn't buy this because there's so many other stocks to buy, right? So yesterday was 348, it's 333. Okay, this is what I try to do every day. If you want to join, like around this time for half an hour, um, yeah, feel free to join. And um, yeah, it's just I know some of you come in late, but yeah, feel free to come back and this is what I do every day. Look at growth stocks together. Thank you for joining the stream.